Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Celtic Guide Tarot, and welcome to my channel. And yes Libra, I'm doing you first, and I'm going to do you first tomorrow for your relationship readings as well. And yes, you've got a really interesting week, Libra, ahead of you. Your additional guidance card is Fork in the Road. And I can see that theme. There seems to be a theme of moving forward quite rapidly and choices that have to be made, Libra. You start the week with the Ace of Pentacles, beautiful card, generally represents a new job, a gift of money. It could be anything to do with career, but it's sort of a really good gift. It represents, but it's paired with the Five of Cups. So for many Librans, it might be a job offer or a financial offer, but maybe not fully what you were hoping it was going to be with this Five of Cups. There's a sense of, you know, crying over spilt milk, or a little bit disappointment attached to this Ace of Pentacles, as you can see. But I don't think you're going to stay there very long, Libra, by what I can see, because whatever this Ace of Pentacles represents for you, it's moving you forward with the Six of Swords from turbulent waters to a new life phase. I love the Six of Swords. There's always a sense of, I always get a sense of peacefulness with this card. A relief that life is moving forward to a new chapter, basically. So you're moving towards calmer times, Libra. And that's paired with the King of Cups. And there can't be much more opposite than the Five of Cups and the King of Cups. So my feeling is there is some disappointment attached to this Ace of Pentacles. You're not going to stay there very long. Because the King of Cups is a master of his emotions. He's reached that point of emotional maturity and an emotional integrity. And I don't think being disappointed means that there's nothing wrong with being disappointed about something, but you're not going to stay there very, very long by the looks of it. Especially because at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Eight of Wands. So there's a really big sense, Libra, of very fast moving energy towards change for you this week, basically. This King of Cups can represent a person in your life, a more mature person who is offering some Librans some emotional support through this change in circumstances that you've got going on. So for some people, you could be receiving support, or it could just be you, Libra, moving on from this disappointment to new opportunities that it represents, basically. You're very connected to your depth, very similar to the King of Cups. I mean, not, but similar in the sense that there's an emotional integrity and an emotional maturity around you, Libra, this week. And that's what I mean. You're not going to stay in this Five of Cups very long, whatever it represents, because you're moving forward. You're connected to your depths. Life is moving rapidly. And the Eight of Wands is always just such a fiery, quite a fun, good feeling card. Some Librans could be moving house this week. But it seems to be quite a rapid moving forward and fork in the road. And I like this fork in the road when we're talking about this Five of Cups. It's almost, so many Libras you're taking your life in your own hands, and you're choosing not to stay in this crying over spilt milk energy. You're choosing to mature, and you're choosing to move forward to get your to wear your crown and sit in your throne and to be the High Priestess, basically. I'm really, really loving this, Libra, actually. And as you move on to a great combination of cards. The Queen of Pentacles paired with the Magician. So this very good financial week for a lot of Librans. So the Queen of Pentacles is, she's sensory, she's in her body, she knows how to nurture and look after herself. Also very financially abundant card, actually. It's a very good week with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. And with this Queen of Pentacles is the Magician. So there seems to be really focused intention for you, Libra, this week on manifesting something or concentrating your efforts on work, on business, on your career, on your housing situation, your family situation. There's just a real focused energy on, basically on that sort of very earthy, tangible part of our lives. And I think it's going to be very good. Even though there's still this Five of Cups, that's moving rapidly. So you move on to focused, absolutely focused, driven intention on reaching your goals, Libra. And that's what I'm getting. And this fork in the road means to me, I think for some of you it's going to be a literal move and a literal change. And I think for some Librans this is an absolute inner transformation that's going on, basically. And there's a massive emotional growth and awful lot of focused intention and focused energy on achieving your goals. You end the week on Seven of Discs for the Two of Swords, so that's a bit of a retreat, not retreat backwards, but a sort of sense of, after all the rapid movement of the week, because it's going to be a really quick moving week, there's a sense of you're retreating a little bit backwards next weekend. So the Seven of Discs means that you're sort of waiting on something, and with the Two of Swords it's representing that you cannot see the full picture. But Libra, I've only got a really good sense of your week, because that High Priestess is a sort of sense you've got an awful lot of faith and a lot of trust in that it's all going to be okay. That's a picture that I'm getting for your week. That, okay, so you're ending the week not being able to see everything clearly. There's a sense of maybe waiting, having to wait a little bit to get the fuller picture. But there's such a big change, such a big theme of change. So for whatever Librans have been waiting for change, there's change coming. You're moving to a new chapter. It's going to be rapid change. There's a massive shift from this Five of Cups to the King of Cups. You could not get a better combination of movement and change on an inner level. And loads of financial good news and focused energy, Libra. And okay, if you have to end the week and a bit of a wait and see, I really, really, really wouldn't worry about it too much, because you just get a really good week, really good movement, and enjoy that time to rest, because they're both very peaceful cards. They're not a challenged waiting to see. You're at peace, you're at ease, the waters are quiet behind you, all the work's been done, Libra, and I think you know it, and that's why you're at peace. Lovely week, Libra, and I'm going to post my relationship cards tomorrow, and you're first again, and I'm wishing you all the best. Okay, Libra, bye.